Is it somebody right on my core? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? How are you? Well, I hope everything with you is fine and dandy. The weather is getting warmer. Everything is looking good, and I'm loving it. Just in case you don't know, spring and autumn are my favorite two seasons, really. Winter can be a little bit too cold or isolating, and summer is just too hot and blistering where you're just uncomfortable.
Yes.
I often ask, what is worse, to be too cold? Would you rather freeze to death or burn to death?
That's a good question.
Ooh, geez, would you rather freeze? In other words, while your body is freezing, you're going to sleep in this. Mm-hmm. And seems like a slow, agonizing death. Oh my God. And I guess, can you imagine, you stop feeling your fingers because your blood is, okay, this is morbid Sunday. But, or what about when you on fire, when they used to burn you to the stake, and just imagine they put it up at the feet.
Yeah, even though it's quick.
Ooh, is it quick though?
Probably going through it feels like forever.
What would that? I don't even want to. Can you imagine just burning yourself? Just on and putting it out? Mm-hmm. And can you imagine that intensity? Because remember, your mind, like you get to the feet, I would hope that shock of the pain, that your body will go into automatic resistance and shut itself down.
Yes.
I would think that the mind would shut itself down so it wouldn't feel this. What do you think?
Yes, at certain points. It depends how much your body can take the pain.
You think?
Yeah, no, it is a fact.
Oh, okay, okay. But I was just thinking being consumed with being frozen and being consumed with being fired.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm sure even in the cold process, there would be a point where your brain would shut down before your whole body froze.
Before you burn, right. Mm-hmm. That's what I would think, that the body would automatically go into a mechanism where it would want to defend itself and protect itself from the pain of the torture. I think the brain would say, I'm not dealing with this. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Sometimes it's like such a shock or overload to the system that you just short circuit and just go out.
Ooh. Anyway, Morbid Sunday. But anyway, Morbid Sunday, because we're talking about Beyonce and Jay-Z. Did they have anything to do with Rihanna's demise? Yes. That woman, that mentally imbalanced woman. Mm-hmm. Did they have anything to do with it? My thing is with this woman, A, who is she?
Exactly.
B, how do you get that close to Rihanna? Who do you know? Who do you know that know where she lives? I mean, she's a speech pathologist, I think.
Yes, she is.
Who is your mother to come on air and speak, and then they lower the
bail?
The bail. Who these people? Who these people? Mm-hmm. It's just something curious about it, and I think they wanted $1 million, $4 million, whatever, but then they lowered it. But
10 million to $1 million.
But the kicker on that, she attempted to take someone's life. Mm-hmm. And I have to say it, I'm sorry. Diddy didn't even do that.
Nope.
He didn't take anybody's life or attempt to. He was just pimping.
For real.
And they wouldn't even give him a bail for 5 million, 10 million.
That's true.
It's nothing. So you can see something's wrong here. Mm-hmm. You can see it.
Yeah.
So was it a power behind it? Hollywood seems to think so.
It's quite peculiar and interesting.
And all behind the Epstein. Epstein is his name.
Yeah, Epstein.
Beyonce name is in a lot of stuff.
It is.
And from the way it looked, well, we know this, she doesn't have a good reputation. And from the very fact that we know her to be a witch. Please put that picture of Beyonce up there with the horns, with the Baphomet, just put it up as we speak. Is that all right?
Yes.
So we know this. And we know Jay-Z was into Aleister Crowley when he was talking about as above, so below. This is what, 10 years ago or more?
Mm-hmm.
We already know that they do rituals and stuff like that. But put all of that on the back burner.
Mm-hmm.
How does this girl get in Hollywood? Put the picture up, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't see it. How did this happen?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How? You just have thousands of questions.
Yes.
But I like what Cat Williams says.
Okay.
Nothing happens in Hollywood. Nothing happens in Hollywood without a pay. Nothing is accidental in Hollywood.
I like that.
Like, case in point, I'm a sidebar, come back. I heard through the grapevine that Will Smith and what's his name? Who he slapped?
Oh, Chris Rock.
Chris Rock are supposed to be getting together for a meeting.
Oh, okay.
Now, I don't know if that's true, but wouldn't that be Hollywood?
It would be Hollywood.
Wouldn't that be Hollywood? And wouldn't that be Hollywood for and this was years ago, correct?
Yes, years. Mm-hmm.
Like about, what, 5 years ago? Would it be correct? I'm going to make a parallel. Would that be correct when all this stuff started coming on the scene about him being gay, all that? Could it be that when Will Smith slapped him, it was all cahoots with him because he wanted to come up? Will Smith said, look, let me put my own out there. And because he knew what was coming down the pipe, just like Cat Williams knew what was going down the pipe. Yeah. Could it be the same scenario right now that Rihanna knows so much stuff and been involved? Because if she with A$AP Rocky, she's a witch too.
That's true.
I'm sorry. I mean, she from what? Haiti? She from Haiti? I know she's from Barbados. Is Barbados in Haiti?
I think so. Let me see.
Sorry, don't know. But baby, come gonna look it up. So if my man is when I say witches and warlocks, well, I because it gets such a bad name. That's why I don't like using it. What?
It's located in the Caribbean Sea. However, it is placed in between Haiti and Venezuela. So
it's its own entity. Okay, so she's from Barbados. Thank you, baby. Yes. So she's from the islands. So you know that she knows. That's just like if you from the deep south, or if you from Louisiana, you from the deep roots of Texas, you in the hollows of Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, there too.
Voodoo, hoodoo is just witchcraft as being a Christian.
Oh, okay.
Voodoo, remember voodoo was there, way our ancestors worship.
Yes. Then
Christianity came, and so they're using scriptures, and so it became hoodoo, where you do hoodoo with scriptures.
Okay.
And you say this stuff not real, but a lady died a year or so ago, right? Doing this practice.
Yeah.
But and the thing is, you can say you are a witch, but the more I understand, you have to be called to be a witch.
Oh,
You have to come from a bloodline of witchery.
fair.
You can want to be whatever you want to be.
True that.
You can practice what you want to practice, but unless it's in your DNA, you'll never be an efficient witch. Let me go another way. Let's say I say I'm a prophet and I call myself a prophet, or I call myself a seer. I'll never be a real good seer if it ain't in my DNA. See, this stuff are gifts in the DNA, and we carry our ancestors in our DNA. It's like we carry them on our back, and we are here to make a difference or to free our bloodline. We are here to free them, to learn a lesson for ourselves, and to free our bloodline. You understand? So when it comes down to Beyonce, and it comes down to Jay-Z, and it comes down to Rihanna, and it comes down to A$AP Rocky, can I say it? Witches and warlocks.
Yeah, clock that.
Witches and warlocks. What do you mean? She, even in all of this, she ain't talking.
No.
She's scared.
I bet.
She's triggered. She's pointed out. I don't know what's going on, but it just seems like this has got something to do with, what's his name?
A$AP.
With that man and them babies. Epstein.
Ah.
It's so
random.
demonic. It's demonic. All of it is very, very demonic. It is so demonic that whatever this girl is, whoever she know, whoever she connected to, she has such a fixation and a hatred to Rihanna to the point that she thinks that Rihanna is talking to her, sending her subliminal messages, coming in her head and taking her thoughts. And you know, she could be. She could be. Either you believe or you don't.
Right, it's logical. It can happen.
They opened up CERN back in the 50s. And isn't CERN dealing with dark matter?
Yes. Created a black hole that only lasted a few seconds, they said.
And they said that when these entities, or when this dark matter, that they don't understand that things are going to start happening, driving people crazy. People are going to be doing weird things, more weirder, and we see weirder by the day.
That's true.
As a matter of fact, things are getting so weird that the president said, okay, I'm going to release the files on the UFO. So don't be shocked or strange. So I'm going to tell you, that's how I feel in my heart. And when I say witches, I'm just saying these are people that know how to deal with alchemy.
Yep.
It's not strange. It's like if you know what you're doing. It's like a doctor or a surgeon or a nurse or a Reiki or somebody practicing meditation. If you know what you're doing to get from A to B, like a driver, you have the tools, you know how to maneuver. But this woman, you have to feel saddened for crazy.
Yes, of course.
You understand what I'm saying? I can't imagine and don't want to what it must be like to walk around and think that somebody is talking about me all the time.
Yes.
But how does she know where she lived?
Yes.
It's so many things to this. Who triggered her?
Exactly.
What triggered her? Was it her mother? Was it the talk around the house? You know?
Yeah, mind you, she basically traveled across the state. She went, across the country from Florida to California.
New York. Was she in? That's her California house? Okay. So I don't know, but I say all that to say, to get back to, could it been in some odd, strange way that this girl got caught up in something, because it seems like she got a lot of power to me.
Mm-hmm.
And she's very confident. Like, I'm cute, I'm pretty, I know it. Rihanna got a big forehead. She's saying her truth. She is not an unattractive girl. So she could have been messed with. She could have been one of them little girls that they done messed their head up with. Her mother could have sold her and to that. We don't know. See, oh, this thing is so deep.
Yeah, you're right.
You remember they used to sell their kids for fame, but it's something that the mother had to come out there, plead, and all things change. I ain't never seen nothing like that happen before.
No.
For something this monumental.
Yes.
And yet,
the bail was even crazy to begin with. The 10 million.
Yeah, 10 million. But I wouldn't say, but look what they did to Diddy. Either way, they lowered it.
Yeah, they did.
And the question is, forget about what the bail is. Why would she have bail at all?
You're right.
Why would you give her bail?
It is an attempt to end someone's life.
And she's not well. So that's the system. So anyway, let's see. Did Beyonce and Jay-Z or Jay-Z and Beyonce had anything, even if it's just to do with it? And if so, I'm just going to look at these cards. And if so, you're going to have to give me at least, I'm going to lay out 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards.
Okay.
So out of those 7 cards, I'm going to be fair. 7, so at least 4 of them have to appear negative to me and you. 4 of them. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 3 cards. So that's 3 cards. So if it shows that,
right,
then we already know somehow, some way, some secrets, somebody did what, to whom, when, we're going to find out. But we don't know. We're going to just keep on going here, here, and here, and here, and here. And that's it. That's all I got. That's all I'm going to do, because they've been shuffled to the shuffle. So we're going to say this is Jay-Z. Lovers.
Interesting.
We're going to say the Magician.
Okay, fitting.
We're going to say this is the problem, or this is the secret, or this is the sauce, or this is whatever. But then we're going to say this is the past. We're going to say that this is the future. We're going to say this is what they both think about combined. Oh, I may have to put a little bit more. Okay, I'll leave it. But I wanted to leave it a combined so they can both have their own mind. So I have to do it, okay? So they can have their own mind, okay? And then last, so what they standing on. And when I put the standing on, they have their different minds, but at the end, they have to stand on something together, because they're still together. As I told you all, she's not divorcing him. Too much. Too much. Know too much. They done did too much. Been in too much. It's like they hate each other, love each other, but they can't do without each other.
Okay.
They too tangled. I'm not saying they can't get a divorce, and I'm not saying they will get a divorce, but she is making her stand, and she's, why? It's too much. It's too much. I think for this, that I'm going to give them both. I'm going to give them both. I'm going to give them both this. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. That would be right if I was going to do the Celtic cross. So 9 cards is fine because I was doing 7, but nevertheless. So let's look at them. So we have Jay-Z. He comes off as the lover. So here, when we see the lover for Jay-Z, we see that he's unencumbered, like he's open. He's like he's used to being free. It's like him and his wife are used to doing whatever they want, getting away with it, living in la la land as the sun beams down goodness on top of them. As they grow and breathe, they are just free. They just free to just do what they want and be untouchable. Sure. Because they got the guardian angel over top of them and they out there and the sun is shining on them. Right? Do we see it? This is Jay-Z. And if I would have just said, knock out Beyonce, then I would say, knock it out. And then it would be the both of them. So when you see Jay-Z, when you see that this is Jay-Z, you see Beyonce there too.
Of course, they're one and the same.
They're one and the same. Now, that's what I see for Jay-Z. Now for Beyonce, here I see the witch. Tell the truth.
You're right. I never thought to see the magician as the witch.
Because she's dealing with the elements. She's the one that's dealing with alchemy, the things that can change things. So here she, even though they are one and the same. So as he is, she is. As above, so below. They are one. Until they break apart and ritualize, they have to go through a ritual to separate them.
Okay.
Because at this point, they bound by blood. Okay? So here with Beyonce, she's showing she's a witch and witchery is indicated. Why? Because they're living in a bubble where nobody going to touch them, especially her. Like she's guarded. Like they in this Garden of Eden where everything is playing in their favor. The sun is shining brightly on them. And this is the landscape. Even though they have issues. You see, they have issues, but the fire, and this is rising up. So they got a lot of sexual energy between them. They like sexual things. They like, and behind her, you see the serpent going up the tree. So that lets me know they like weird things, sexy things, wild. They're driven by their sexual desires. They're like got a hunger for sex in me. So, this is what this is. So they probably do ritual sexual magic. I don't know how it worked. I don't know. All I know it worked. All I know, you hit a frequency and you can break glass. You can somebody can hold a glass, and if you hit the right frequency, it can cause mirrors to crack with a voice. A glass to shatter. I've seen it.
Yep, it's possible.
So this is a power couple.
For real.
And I like to say, wherever they worship or what, they do it naked and they're not ashamed. I do see rituals in this. Like they sexual. It's very sexual with them. Very high energy sexual. I thought it's getting dry. Sexual. Now, what is the problem? The queen ain't happy.
Oh.
The queen ain't happy.
Yeah. Happy wife, happy life.
The queen not happy, and because it's the Queen of Cups. Because that is the Queen of Cups, I'm thinking it's like you're dealing with the head of something. You're dealing with the power of something. You know what I mean? Like you're dealing with the head of something, the heart of a matter. You understand? You're dealing with something that's not the head of it. Because remember, cups is about emotions. And an emotion is dealing with a heart of a matter. So it's something grievous that came in their garden and disrupted it. And this has been going on for a few years, but the heat is intensifying because they are coming after them. They have to. She could have probably gotten away with it, right? If Jay-Z wasn't pointed out or wasn't connected with the diddler.
Oh.
You see, these things was talked about years ago. So, even Jamie Foxx was in it, right?
Yeah.
But they tried to take him out.
They did.
See, look at that. But Jamie Foxx is just as dirty, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're all, even Tiny and T.I. This is sexual stuff. This is powerful. And somehow these elite got tangled up in this stuff. I don't know if it was the women that they sent their way, the men that they came from the source to lure them in. I don't know, but I do know that whatever it is, that Beyonce and Jay-Z are deep in it. Deep in it. They believe in it. Now, when I look at the past, I see the queen is again. So I see two queens, and I see this queen is in control, not in control, but trying to gain control, trying to gain the leverage, trying to quell the fire, trying to put things out. I see this queen, this mastermind, this queen is trying to make a difference in what is going on because their world is being shaken. The Garden of Eden is being shaken. The resistor is coming in and is shaking up their lives.
Yeah.
Their dream, their utopia.
Yeah.
You understand? And there's a lot of things they could deal with, but now they have to deal with opening up. And this is not a couple that like to talk about things, but they have to because the diddler. They have to. It wouldn't be fair. You've been cooked. It's like from the way I see it, it's like, okay, we gave you R. Kelly, we'll give you Weinstein. We gave you this. It's like they playing white against black or Jew against Jew. And it's like it's a give and take. And as they go up the ladder, look at the stakes. It's like one black, one Jew. One Hispanic, one black. It's like they going up. And whatever the cut is, it ain't got nothing to do with color. They letting you know this is an interracial thing.
Got you.
This is an interracial chain with one mind that they like this stuff. They like it. And sometimes when just like if you've been married for a long time or you've been in a relationship, let's say you've been in a relationship with a person for 9 years. And let's say the sex get boring.
Okay.
They'll tell you, go out on a date, do this, do that. But what if people can say, I can tell you how to spark this thing up and it'll make you feel like you're a kid again. But you got to pay to get in. You do it.
Yeah, you would if you had the money.
A lot of people would. And this is what money does. And this is what power does. It's the money and the power. Sometimes you don't even have to have the money. It's who you know.
Yeah. And
this is where I'm asking about this girl.
Yes.
Who is she? Who she know? She's not dumb. She's a speech pathologist. Did she meet Beyonce on the way and talk to her about her son? I don't know. It's kind of weird that this one here is educated. What is could they have met in an office?
Yeah, you're right.
How they meet? That's because they want us to know that she is a speech pathologist and work in Florida.
Yes.
And she speak well.
No stuff.
Forget about the cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. So she could be very, very good at her job.
Exactly.
So when I think about that, and then I see that, and then for Jay-Z on the same side, he has a sword too. Again, he's the 6.
Okay. Yeah.
And what is the 6? Lovers.
Yep.
But I see them leaving.
Oh.
They're leaving. They're leaving. Whatever it is, whatever they into, they want out. Whatever this is, they want out. But they got a small margin. They're in too deep.
They are.
That even the surroundings aren't real. The trees are gray. It's like they're in so deep they want out. She's back. I want out. Her magic, wherever, it's just, and the more they saying, I want out, the more the lights are crowding in on them, and the more we seeing until now, Rihanna, the big spotlight.
Yeah.
Who says nothing, who minds her business.
Yeah.
Who was really trying to get out of the industry.
She was.
She will have Fendi, but we want her back. And even though she go in, she just said, make her music. She just having babies. And in my mind, it ain't normal. It ain't normal to be pregnant. All you know is to be pregnant. You know they got a thing for babies. Come on now. They got a thing for babies.
It's so obvious in her face, guys.
Now, here she is with 3 babies and want to be pregnant again.
Yeah, Still not done.
Something ain't right with that. Because when we seen Mariah husbands doing it or whoever, we say something. But when we see a female doing it, we sit back and go, well, they got the money. He had the money too. Dealing with A$AP Rocky. A$AP? What did he do? What did he do? Was this supposed to be a sacrifice? I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
That's a good question.
This is deep. But in spite of it all, when you look at Jay-Z is still fighting the enemy. He's still fighting. He's still got the initiative. He's like, I'm not going down. Jay-Z ain't going down like that. He's too clever. He's got his hand. And remember, Jay-Z could take a lot of people down too. So you got to understand this. So it's like he's kind of sealed in a way. She's kind of sealed because it's only so much that they're going to let happen because they're all on a limb before body starts showing up. Exactly. And if body starts showing up, you know it's going to be mayhem because the public going to start losing it. And once the public speaks, the court has to deal with it. Right? So here I see on Jay-Z, I see the moon. I see these are troubled times for him. This is a time like no other for him. But yeah, he has to keep the smile. I see that he's going through so many changes. So many things, so many darkness of the soul. So much. He is going through so much. And in his darkness that he's going through and trying to understand and get it all together to make it make sense, to get the lawyers and everything, Beyonce is still coming to him for guidance. Protect me. I don't want my name in this. Protect me. Protect your family. And on the bottom, you see here, she's grieved. Here she shows up as the queen that I don't want no drama. Get rid of this. I'm mentally, this is wearing on me. I can't handle it. I'm stressing the hell out. I don't know. It's so much. And yet you see her here. Again, she's the magician, the witch. And you see here, she's seeking her husband. Help fix this. The light is on us.
Yep.
Cover us. I don't want nothing to do with it. I want out. But did she? Did they have something to do with it?
Okay.
Now, what I didn't count for was my bad. I did not say anything about the major arcanas. However, now, this is how deep this is. However, I said it will be 4 negatives, right?
Yep.
But we got 4 major arcanas. So yes. When you look at the cards, none of these cards are bad. Not neither one, none of them. But let's look at them closely. When I see the lovers, I see that they are naked and unashamed.
Yeah.
They're feeding each other sexual energy. They doing what they gotta do. I see here Beyonce is in her magical garden. This is all paraphrasing in my mind. In her garden, making her herbs, doing what she does, living her life, making things happen. Above, I see Jay-Z working in cycles, dealing with the darkness, dealing with his darkness, trying to keep it cool, trying to keep the flames from rising up and consuming them. I see Beyonce looking to Jay-Z, saying, help, what are you going to do? I'm grieved. I can't handle this. And you see the queen here is all emotional, like help. You see it, and yet you see leave, and they were going to leave, but then they changed their mind.
They did.
So now they're back. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
But isn't it curious that in spite of all the stuff that's going on in Hollywood and all the stuff that's going on in the government, that they decided to send a big blanket of snow?
Yes.
And then after the snow, we start bombing.
Yep, we did.
Doesn't it seem like all this is that Weinstein on? It's like such a distraction.
Yes.
Doesn't it seem like it's just
they're keeping us filled,
keeping it where your mind can't focus on this, and you switching over here and you're switching over there. You know, but when it's all together.
Yeah.
Rihanna, Beyonce, Jay-Z, A$AP Rocky, the government, they're all a part of the cabal. They are all a part of the reptilian family. I believe that. And when I say that, let me change it. I believe that they're the blue bloods. There are people or aliens, I don't know. I'm a conspiratist.
That's true.
But they are names, and I think they crack the code, and they know how to reinvent themselves through other people.
Yes.
They keep the bloodline, and to get to a certain level, let me tell you, Celine Dion was up there with them.
Okay.
And after Celine Dion's husband died, after that, you see, she became stricken. With one of them diseases that causes you to freeze. See, it's Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And I don't know how they do it. But I can say this. I don't know if you remember this movie. I can't remember it. But it was the Michael J. Fox. He played in this movie Back to the Future. And in this movie, his grandfather was in a lodge or something. And he goes to the lodge because he's trying to go back to the future, like where he's from. He's in the past and he's trying to go to the future. He goes to the lodge, the lodge. What is it? The Illuminati. What are they called? Okay, it'll come to me. Age. Anyway, they call it the Masons, the Masonic. Okay, so he goes to his grandfather, and his grandfather is into the Masonic. So when he goes there, he's helping, he's acting. I think this is Back to the Future. I think if I'm getting the two stories, it could be I don't know, Peggy Sue Got Married. It's between one of those, Peggy Sue Got Married or Back to the Future. But either way, he goes and he asked his grandfather to send him. But they find out that their grandfather was working on some kind of spaceship or something that was deep hidden inside of all of this. They were dealing with all of this. So I say all of that. It's there. It's been there. It's always been there. But only the elite get in. And what's going to get you in is money. And why would you want money to get you in? Because once you're in, you're in. There, you can't get. How are you going to get out?
Exactly.
That's just like once you become the president, you're always a president. Oh, you're a sleeping president,
Yeah.
but you're still in power. Your name still hold weight, whether you was a positive or negative. But most presidents go into obscurity, not the Obamas. You understand? So when you look at it, you can see that this is darkness all around this. And it's darkness in this couple. So when I see the moon, I think all of these cards are good, but they dealing with the darkness of the soul. I just see here that when I see the moon, I have to say, for me in this case, I'm going to put it as a negative. And even though I see the seeker, the old man, the ancient of days, seeking and looking, but he's in a dark place, in a very cold place, in a high elevated place. So that means Beyonce and they get some high magic, okay? And then that's right above the magician. I don't know if you could see it.
Yeah,
I hope so. So you can see that. And below her, she's grieved. She got everything in the world. And she's not happy.
That's true.
And unhappy people don't like it when other people are happy.
That's true.
You may say, why? Because she could be jealous of Riri. Why? Because Riri can keep having babies. Her babies are normal.
Yes.
She don't have no heart, and Riri could be just throwing it. You don't know. It may sound crazy. Hey, let's just get crazy.
Yep. And it's possible.
So it's possible that Riri keeps breeding and Beyonce probably can't. And probably don't want to risk. Or she is pregnant. We don't know. Because she's in hiding right now. She's not in hiding. She's in obscurity. She's gone away. They said that when the Super Bowl that she wasn't there, that she was with her sister. So now her sister is back on the scene, who is another witch. And I'm not, look, you all like the word witch. That's not a bad word for me. That's not a bad thing. That's just somebody who deals with power, that knows how to deal with the elements and knows how to deal with the herbs or whatever kind of magic they doing, or they know how to deal with the stars. I wish I had that knowledge. I have my own knowledge, and mine is intuition, which is another powerful gift. So we don't know which way they're operating, but whatever it is, we know that Beyonce is in a high place when it comes down to magic. She may not be educated or nothing else. She may be the best singer in the world, but when it comes down to this, mixed with her sister, there's something they are forced to reckon with. Even Miss Tina.
Oh, even Miss Tina. Okay.
So, because I see this dominated by feminine energy. I think so. That. And I see, what I have is two swords. So we know that's masculine, right? And then on here, we see another masculine card. So we know that that's a masculine. But we also see cups, and we know cups are feminine. We see this. We know these are kind of like good cards.
Okay.
Right? So I would have to say that is half and half. I would have to say they know, how can I word this? They probably know what happened. They probably know the ends of why it happened.
Okay.
You understand? They may have not done anything, but they may know why it was done.
Okay.
Or they may know who set it up. But most of all, they may know why. Because that's what everybody want to know.
Yes.
Why? Because if you can guess the why, you'll find the who.
Yes, you will.
So this is what I think. So again, they are hiding behind very strong magic. Very strong, very strong. They're going to be hard to touch. They're going to be hard to get down. And as you see, Jay-Z has proven it every time because he's not up there by himself. Somebody had to take the fall, and it was Diddy.
Yeah.
So Is there anything you want to say? Did you like that? Was it too much?
No, it wasn't too much. I want to know, how is Rihanna like coping after the situation?
Devastated, because she probably know who did this. Maybe she know the woman, but she probably know that this is a setup.
Okay.
She probably know this is not random. You can say whatever you want. Is this hit random for Ray Ray? For, I don't want to say her, just for Rihanna and ASAP. Was it Rocky? Did ASAP Rocky, was it his enemy? Who knows? Was it some girl he messed with?
Exactly.
We don't know. Did he mess with her? We don't know. ASAP Rocky. Like he's on the sidelines, just trying to console her, but on the sideline with all of what he know probably inside of him. But this is a very, he's separated. Her heart is broken. And you got to understand, he's probably kind of console her. She's devastated. And is she scared?
Mm-hmm.
She knows this is magic. She knows that this is high power. And wouldn't you? When that's all they talk about?
Yes.
On a day you don't think? We don't know what goes on behind the scenes. We don't know the conversations. But we know Nikki done died out. They still trying to get her out the country.
You're right.
And now Rihanna, it's like she was back there. She wasn't doing anything, having her babies, saying, look, guys, I'm having a baby. I'll make a song. And then they got her anyway. I think that I don't think it's random, and we may never know the truth, but whoever it is, that girl was willing to take the fall for it. Okay. That's my opinion. You have another question?
No, I don't think I have another
Well, that's all I got. That's all I got. I hope that you enjoyed this. At least it gives you different ways to look at it. Everything we say is allegedly. But I try to put some scenarios out where you could see it from different angles. And honestly, I can't control that the card came out as Beyonce being a highfalutin witch. I can't.
No.
And Jay-Z is the master of the garden. His family.
Yeah.
So, whatever it is, if they are innocent, let them be innocent. If this is ever we going to get from the story, then this will be what we will ever get from the story. Yes. Because I don't think it's going to go any further than this girl that they had. Because they already know that she's not well. So if she's not well, how far can you get?
Exactly.
They already have an excuse. This already have an alibi. She gets off in some kind of way. Why? Because if she's mentally ill, you can't really hold her fully responsible. Because that's what the court want to know. Were you in your right frame of mind? Did you premeditate this? What kind of frame were you in? Clearly, this girl wasn't in her frame of mind, according to people that know her. So they already have an alibi. And maybe because nobody was destroyed, nobody's life was taken. So she can't go down she can only go down a temp. And what is that? Maybe 5-10 years? Think about it. Think about it. It's too smooth. What do you think? And what get me is the mother who can get on the air and plead like that and get a result. So anyway, it's just some food to think about, I enjoyed it. I hope you did. And that's all I have to say. If you really like this video or you like this stuff and you like going a little deep and seeing what the cards have to say, what Miss Bonnie have to say, hey, this is your station. We're esoteric station. You know that we believe in conspiracies and that we talk about conspiracies. And sometimes it's good because it opened up your mind and make you think bigger. So we'll see. And as the story unfolds itself, I think that's it. I think that we're not going to get much from it. And mark my words, tell you that I'm right, that we ain't gonna get much of this. And with that being said, please, like I said, if you like us, please subscribe. And please, if you don't mind, we would appreciate if you give us thumbs up. We really, really need that. And leave a message down below of what you thought of this reading. And I will respond to it. I will. And you know there's a hype thing. Hype us up. I don't know what it is, but it says hype. I know it means hype us up. Subscribe to us. Hey, sunflowers.